Hey everyone, welcome to 2022. It is a new year, and in this video, I thought I would go through my 2021 resolutions, talk about if I met them or if I didn't, and go through my 2022 resolutions. So I'm just gonna get right into it because this video is going to be long. Please do not mind the fact that my bed is not made back there. But, anyways, so the thing that I kept in mind when I did my resolutions was, is it going to be realistic and achievable for me? And I shouldn't even say realistic because I kind of hate that word, because I think there's something really cool when we do the impossible, you know? So, was it achievable? That's what I kind of focus my resolutions on. I know a lot of people do, like, I want to work out and lose X amount of pounds, but to me, like, that's not going to be achievable for me. I'm not really athletic and whatnot. So this is what I came up with. The first thing was try harder in school. And this very, very much did happen. My GPA went up, which is also in this resolution. Raise the GPA. And yeah, let's see. I screenshot from the spring. So I didn't do like a normal like school year. I just did like the year in general. So springtime, beginning of the year, I ended with a term GPA of 3.0, cumulative GPA of 2.8. So I should have got like the ones from the fall, but I'll do that later. And then for this last semester, which was fall, I got a 4.0 term GPA and a 2.9 cumulative GPA. And I'm really proud of that because if you guys know me, I don't talk about this a lot on YouTube, but I actually have a learning disability and it falls with math and reading comprehension. And as we all know, like, you have to read things and comprehend things um, outside of school. And so that's definitely improved over the last few years, actually. And so I'm really proud of that, even though I'm not like showing it, you know. So that was the first thing. And then the next thing was get finances in order by saving. Here's a pro tip for you guys. If you have a credit card, I highly suggest that you track all your expenses on an Excel sheet or Google Sheets. It's the same thing. And that's going to help you a lot because with credit cards, you can't actually see the money that you're spending. With a debit card, depending on, like, I guess the company you're with your credit card, like if you have the Cash App debit card, then you can obviously see that money going away and what's left over and stuff. But with credit cards, that's really hard to do. So I highly suggest having an Excel sheet and tracking everything. And if you have both cards, if you have a debit and credit, I suggest doing the exact same thing on both of them. Track your expenses and track which one is on the credit card and which ones are on the debit card. Do an overall total and then do a total for both cards. So a total just for the credit card, total just for the debit card. And this has helped me so much. Like, so much. And I'm really grateful that I have a little tiny bit of an accounting background to figure this out. And you really don't need an accounting background at all. You just really need to know how to do simple adding and subtracting on Excel. And yeah. So that was really, really helpful. I even went back at the end of the year and looked it all over, and it was great. It was really great to do, and I also track like my balances and stuff like that as well. So, towards the end, it got a little dicey with spending just because, you know, the nature of holidays, and I know I should budget for holidays, but it's so hard. It's so hard. And then I had like my nanny kids that I needed to get stuff for, and yeah. So, anyways, Definitely going to keep on track of that for this year. The next thing was tune into physical and mental health. This was very much achieved, at least the mental health part, because I did end up going back to therapy, and um it was great, and I freaking love therapy, and I'm going to continue with the same thing that I was doing last year into this year, kind of have weekly check-ins with my therapist and just talk to her. And then as far as physical health goes, that was achieved for like the first 3 months probably. And I was really getting into ballet again and doing that. And it was great. It was happening. And I think they say it takes like 30 days for like a habit to form. And so I definitely passed that mark of however many days it was. But then life happened and I got a little bit more responsibilities with church stuff. And yeah, so that kind of was achieved, kind of not. So yeah. The last thing was show up for yourself and get on your own team and get things done, which very much was achieved. And with um certain things as far as getting on my own team, like certain opinions about like politics and all of that kind of stuff, I definitely spoke up a lot more, and that to me that was getting on my own team of just being like, you know what, everyone else believes this when it comes to politics or a certain parenting type, and I'm over here and I'm okay with being over here even if I'm alone in what I believe. So yeah, all of that was accomplished, and now I'm going to talk about 2022 and what I'm really looking forward to. The first thing I have here is to become more eco friendly. And I'm very excited about this because I was inspired by Bonnie Wright, who plays Ginny Weasley in the Harry Potter series, to do some stuff that's a little bit more environmentally friendly. And I'm very, very excited about it. I already have bamboo toothbrush, well, toothbrushes, and I also have bamboo like cotton pads for my face, and I love both things, and so I'm very much looking forward to reducing plastic. The sad part is where I live, we can't recycle plastic, we can't recycle glass, but we can recycle cardboard, so that's a little bit hard to kind of live with. But yeah, I'm very, very excited about it. After watching a lot of animal documentaries, I realized that the animals are really good at sharing this planet with us, and we really suck at sharing the planet with them. So I want to do my part in this climate change, and I can definitely talk a little bit more about that if you want me to as I go about this and this year, so I can definitely do that. The next thing was reduce expenses by using reusable products or making your own products, which is kind of going hand in hand with being more eco-friendly. Um yeah, like the things that I'm trying to replace are things like the cotton pads that are only, they're like like $2 to $3 in the store, but honestly like that adds up, and then obviously you need to buy more. So I'm definitely trying to use more reusable products. Post less and about things you actually want to share. So I have this whole like issue with social media that like my peers and friends like that I graduated high school with, they don't share their lives on social media. They literally just live their lives. They don't post anything. And I kind of want to be a little bit more like that because everything I feel like is on social media. And so I definitely want to take a step back on that and not share as much. And then the last thing I want to do is move my body more and do yoga. After my whole back incident situation, I just want to make sure that I'm stretching and keeping up with that. So, that is everything, you guys. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday if you celebrate Christmas. I hope that you had a wonderful New Year's, and I hope this year is good to all of us. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye.